Hey y'all, it's Kierstin Elisabeth and welcome back to my channel. This Halloween tutorial is inspired by Aaliyah's character Akasha in the movie Queen of the Damned. This was super fun and really easy to do, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Stay tuned. First, I'll be starting with the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer and I'll be applying that all over my face just to give it a good matte finish. Next, of course, I'll be going in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Orange and color correcting my dark spots, and then I'll blend it in with my damp beauty blender. Also, I forgot to mention my contact lenses. These are Hollywood luxury contact lenses. I got these from the beauty supply store. They were like $14.99 or something like that, and this is in the shade Aqua Marina, a really pretty green color. For foundation, I'll be using my go-to foundation, which is the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade Coconut. And this is the dewy smooth finish, perfect for dry, sensitive skin. Now for brows, first I'll be grouping them with my spoolie brush, and then I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow in the shade dark brown. And as you can see, I'm kind of extending the brow because in this makeup look, Aaliyah's brows weren't like the regular schmegular brow. It was like a long, extended, dramatic brow because it's a vampire. She played a vampire in the movie, so you really want to make sure that it's dramatic. And the key to this whole look, honestly, is the brows and making sure they're really fanned out and also making sure they're even. So you really want to make sure that you do your whole brow the way you normally would, and then at the end, on the very tail end, you'll just make like a little curve, and you want to extend it all the way out to your hairline. That's really important. Then just to spread out that product some more, I'm going in again with my spoolie brush. And if you did mess up on the brows, just to clean them up, I am adding some concealer, and this is from the NYX Conceal, Correct, and Contour palette, the one that I always use for my brows. And yeah, concealer is very, very important because you want to make sure that both eyebrows are identical and then that they're very sharp. You don't want them to be too curvy. Now, if you want to go a little bit more darker on the brows, like as far as adding more product, that's totally up to you, just to make it a little bit more dramatic. But for me, I like a natural looking brow, so that's why I just did my regular routine. And of course, to set my brows, I use the Maybelline Brow Drama in the shade Transparent. Now for eyeshadow, first I'll be priming my eyes with the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn. This step isn't really necessary, but for me, I just like to do it because it helps my eyeshadow from creasing. For my base color, I'll be using this burgundy color from the Morphe 35W palette. This is like my go-to base color. Every single eye look, I use this color. And just for clarification, I did not practice this look ahead of time. This whole look is just me going off the top of my head, just doing whatever comes to me. Of course, I was inspired by pictures from the movie, but I kind of added my own little twist on things to make it more up to date. And with the eyeshadow, it's really important that you blend it out and extend it outward with the eyebrow. You really want to make sure that they both meet up, and you want to make sure that the eyeshadow is really blended, really pretty. So for the lid color, I'll be using this black color also from the Morphe 35W palette. And for this color, you want to put it all over the lid. You want to start right at the base of the lid and then blend your way up, and then again blend it outwards along with the eyebrow shape. Now it may take you a little longer to blend the black because I know black is a really hard color to work with, especially doing a smoky eye that's fully black, but that is okay if it takes you a little while. You want to make sure that it's blended really well. You don't want to look crazy. And as you can see, I'm really taking my time with this color because, like I said, black is really hard to work with, and then it's also unforgiving. So if you mess up with black eyeshadow, then you basically have to start over. So I really wanted to make sure that I took my time because, like I said, I'm doing this look off the top of my head. I did not practice anything. So here we are again blending this eyeshadow, and here you see me extending that eyeshadow out a little bit further closer to the other color and the eyebrow. And like I said, blending is super duper important, especially with black eyeshadow. I cannot stress that enough. Okay, so once we have our black eyeshadow all blended and extended, you can clean it up once you get to the concealer. And I'm actually going to be highlighting with the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn. And to set it, I'll be using the Sacha Buttercup powder. And for lashes, I'll be using the Dodo lashes in the style D105. Don't forget you can use my code Kierstin Beauty to save money on your lashes. And I know in the movie Aaliyah's eyelashes were kind of natural, but I wanted a really dramatic eyelash for this look, so that's what I decided to go with. And after I dust that excess powder off, I'm going to be using the Estee Lauder Double Wear Face Powder in the shade Amber Honey all over my face. And then using my e.l.f. contouring brush, I'll be going in with the Chroma Beauty Face Powder in the shade Brunette to contour, and I wanted a really heavy contour for this look. And for my lower lash line, I'll be smoking it out using that same black shade, and you really want to make sure that when you smoke it out that you connect it to that little extended portion that we have on the outside. You want to connect those two together, and you really want to make sure that you like smoke it out. You don't want too harsh of a line, but you also don't want it too like thick. Like you want to smoke it but make it pretty, if that makes sense. And for an extra pop of color, I'll be using this gold color from the Morphe 35W palette just to add a little something to the look. And of course, on my lower lashes, I'll be using the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara, which you probably really can't see all that well, but hey, to me, it makes a difference. For blush, I'll be using the e.l.f. blush palette, like literally the whole palette. Like I just put my brush on all four of the colors and use the whole palette. And for a highlight, I'll be using my second favorite color, Churro from Colourpop. And y'all just don't understand. This highlighter right here is like my second bae. Like, look at it. Look at it. Girl. When I feel. But in all seriousness, I kind of wanted the look to have a glowy type of finish, so I really wanted a lot of glow. Not too much, but like just enough to be popping. And for lips, I lined my lips in NYX Espresso, and then I went in with Milani's Matte Naked, and then on top, I used NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Tres Leche. And to finish it all off, I use my Hard Candy setting spray. Now, of course, what's a vampire without fangs? Duh. So I got these vampire fangs from the Spirit of Halloween store. And if you want to get these, that's cool. They were a little interesting to apply. So there's that. Use at your own risk. Not saying it's hard, but it just took a little while. And now for the final part is the vampire blood. So I just applied it on my teeth and my fangs, and then I took like a little brush and then just put it on the outside of my lips and like on my lips and everything like that. You can apply it however you want to, whatever works best for you, as much or as little as you want. You don't even need to use blood. I just did it for like an added effect for the video, so it's totally up to you. And that's the look. Super fun, super easy to do, and also very affordable. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it as much as I did recreating it, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. And as always, stay pretty.